For some folks, houses with flower gardens are like castles in the sky, only with fewer dragons and more bees. If you're lucky enough to have a garden, you know it's like finding gold in your backyard. Of course, keeping that garden thriving requires TLC, but let's not forget the magic of landscaping. Honestly, there's nothing quite like spending a day soaking up nature's beauty. It's like a spa day for your soul. Whether you're ready to jazz up your garden or just want to freshen up its look, I've gathered 10 fabulous rose garden ideas from my trusty stash. Let's dive in. Oh, and by the way, you can subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. 10. Lavender and Roses Garden Ideas. It's a lovely mix in a long bed. The purple lavenders beautifully offset the multicolored roses. They're like lines of defense. Plants really do need friends to shine their brightest. When choosing the right plant buddies, think about how they look together, their similar needs, and their pest-fighting skills. Lavenders, for instance, can help keep aphids at bay from those rose bushes. Plus, you can dry their flowers and use them for all sorts of things, like creating a delightful home decor scent. 9. Coreopsis and Roses Combo Idea. Pair 2 bold colors and you've got a lively combo. If you cherish vintage roses, their disease resistance and incredible scent more than make up for their once-a-year bloom in late spring or early summer. You can keep the blooming fun going by planting Coreopsis alongside your rose bushes. They make a perfect match. Coreopsis is low maintenance and drought tolerant. Plus, bees and butterflies love their blooms, which is great for all your plants. The best part, some of them bloom for 3 months or even longer. 8. Give your garden a new dramatic entrance. When you picture your ideal flower garden, what do you see? For many, a climbing rose is right there in the scene. An arbor is a classic and stunning way to showcase their beauty. It also provides great support for climbing roses and highlights an entrance. If you love this idea, consider planting snow goose or the soft yellow Malvern Hills as they bloom repeatedly. Choose a vigorous climbing rose that's eager to mingle. Adding a large climber like Alexandra Geralt will give you a cozy little shelter. 7. Outstanding roses in white fence. A white fence is one of the most iconic images in modern gardening. Sure, it might seem a bit dull to some, but it's really a blank canvas you can use to showcase your best work. Just add climbing roses. Bursting with a wild mix of colors, the bright white tones contrast beautifully with bold hues. The lower parts of the roses might not be the prettiest, so you can cover that up with lush greenery and catmint. This combo adds visual interest to the posts. Plant tall pink roses in a bed that stands out and spills greenery around the fence. 6. Banana peels for fertilizing roses project idea. Plants, including roses, need nutrients like potassium to thrive, and bananas are one of the best sources. They boost your rose's immune system, providing extra protection against diseases and pests. Plus, they help your plants endure tough weather conditions. Just so you know, weak stems, underdeveloped buds, and yellow leaves with brown edges are signs of a potassium shortage. Simply toss a banana peel on the ground next to the base of the plant. If you want to speed up the breakdown, chop them up. For newly planted roses, 2 or 3 banana peels will do the trick. Just chop up a peel, place it at the bottom, put the plant in, and water the soil. Tip: don't forget to add banana peels to your compost bin to boost its richness. Number 5. Front Yard Rose Garden Ideas. Adorn your front yard with this garden plan that's packed with charming roses. I've listed some roses you can use to create your stunning front yard garden. Let's start by the front door. A pair of climbing roses, Rosa Blaze, makes a terrific choice. Then, on the left, you can choose from Rio Samba, Royal Highness, Queen Elizabeth, Perfume Delight, Gold Medal, and Carefree Wonder. On the other side, you'll find Mr. Lincoln, Sunbright, Sexy Rexy, Playboy, John F. Kennedy, and Carefree Wonder all sitting comfortably. To top it off, use Buxes as your Ardean plant. Remember, this is just a guideline. Feel free to tweak it to your liking. In the end, having plenty of flowers along a gently winding walkway makes for a stunning journey. 4. A romantic tunnel rose garden idea. If you think an arbor is too small for your garden, consider adding a pergola for that wow factor. You don't have to go overboard to impress your guests.
In the picture, Francois Duranville climbing roses cover the structure. Climbing roses can be a bit thorny at the base, so mask those prickly canes with a lush underplanting of speedwell plants. They'll cozy up those roses in the garden and your planters. Best of all, you can build a simple DIY pergola out of PVC pipe in just one weekend.
3. Train your climbing roses. Actually, climbing roses are just large bushes, so you can definitely train them. You can coach them to grow against a trellis or self-peg their long canes. First, attach the rose trellis and tie the stems of the climbing rose to it with soft cloth strips. Bend some of the new canes and snip off any overly thick branches. Make sure to remove weak canes and cut back spent flowers to encourage more blooms. The other option is to arch the climbing rose's long canes and tie them at the base. This helps restrict their movement and keeps them from spreading too much. It works well if they have supple canes that bend without breaking. Your canes should ideally be at least 8 to 10 feet long. Either way, stay vigilant to keep your roses healthy and vibrant. Tip: cut climbing roses in early spring. 2. Mini rose garden project ideas. If you have a tight space but still want a small rose garden, try growing roses in containers. This way you can create a lovely rose garden on your balcony, patio, or terrace. There are 3 steps. Choose suitable roses, pick the right containers, and decide when and how to plant them. For smaller spaces, here are your options. Miniature roses. Easier to grow, they're perfect for balconies and patios, and they produce vibrant, colorful blooms. Hybrid teas. Great for big rose lovers. They're popular for their beautiful colors and sizes, though they do flower less often. Floribunda. These have smaller blooms compared to others, but produce clusters of flowers on the tips of their stems. Patio roses. Undemanding little bushes, they have a compact growing habit and thrive beautifully in containers. Before we dive into number 1, I suggest pressing the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. By doing so, you'll receive automatic updates every time I upload new videos, ensuring you never miss out on fresh content. Now, let's discover our top idea.
Lastly, number 1, deter the pests. Apparently, some plants are just made for each other. Choose your rose companions wisely based on looks, growing conditions, and compatibility. More importantly, pick plants that can fend off pests without using chemicals. For instance, onion family plants like chives, ornamental alliums, and edible onions not only enhance the fragrance of roses, but also ward off aphids and black spot. Herbs and aromatic plants can help keep Japanese beetles and aphids at bay. Lavender and catmint are great for keeping rabbits away. Larkspur acts as a decoy for Japanese beetles, while yellow attracts ladybugs that love to snack on aphids. Marigolds have a distinctive aroma that can deter rabbits from munching on your bouquets. They can also chase away a variety of pests, including aphids, cabbage maggots, potato beetles, corn earworms, cucumber beetles, flea beetles, Japanese beetles, nematodes, and squash bugs. Experiment with different groupings to find what works best. So those are some examples you can refer to. Enhance your garden with those ideas or mix in similar plants to suit your taste. It's completely up to you. Oh, and by the way, at the SimFoam channel, you'll discover a variety of lists that you won't find on other channels. For instance, we offer insights like 10 no-dig gardens and unique DIY planters with some cost-saving hacks, 10 interior design tips to improve your sleep quality, and 10 narrow closet solutions, among many others. Each of these lists is compiled with extensive research and careful writing processes. The admin has also included relevant sources to enhance your learning journey. So, what are you waiting for? If you have some free time and internet access, follow the link in the description to take full advantage of what SimFoam has to offer. That's it for now. Before you go, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment or share it with your friends on social media or your email list. Lastly, we look forward to seeing you again soon with more videos like this. Until then, thanks for watching.